Yesterday, I saw a comment on TikTok by this past virtual color analysis client saying that the color analysis result of True Summer that he received from my service was wrong, and because he had gone on to be recolor analyzed by other color analysts in what I believe other systems, and he received a soft autumn result. And just simply by using the word soft autumn, really to me implies that there was a different system used, because typically muted autumn is the terminology used in the system that I use. I want to just pause here and say I'm posting this with this client's permission because we had a back and forth lovely email chat where I was hoping to learn from him why he thought the True Summer result he received from me was incorrect, because all I see is True Summer when I review his materials. Just like you learn from me, perhaps I learn from you, and hopefully me going through his case study with his permission will help you, because he explained why he thought the True Summer result was wrong, and you may have been thinking these sort of things, so I'm going to go through why he thought it was wrong and sort of my thinking around the True Summer result. First reason was because as a toddler, he indicated that he felt his hair was sort of a warm strawberry blonde range. I can totally see what he's seeing in this photo, but color analysis in the system that I use is based primarily on post-puberty hair color, because your coloring up to puberty age is still settling. Here he is at the age of 2. Here he is at the age of, I believe, around 5. You can see the warmth is easing off in terms of his coloring. Here's another picture of him in his younger years. I see taupe hair color, which would be summer family. Here's another picture, definitely a smoky hair color. Here's him at age 15. And here's a more recent shot of his natural hair color. And here's him around the age of 18, which his natural hair color, which is totally a great point of reference to look at. So I see a lot of True Summer qualities in looking at this picture. So for somebody in the system I use to receive a muted summer, muted autumn, or a palette result with the word autumn in it, they would have to look like an autumn in terms of their natural hair color and skin characteristics over time. Here is a muted autumn in the color analysis system I use as a comparison. Here's a muted summer. Here's a true autumn. And here's another true autumn. I definitely don't see autumn qualities in looking at this picture. And in fact, looking at this picture, this is a hair color in the system I use that is listed as a hair color to avoid if you're given a muted autumn palette result. And so if your natural hair color is listed as avoid your natural hair color in a palette result, that would not be optimal, because your natural hair color around the age of 20 is always best for you. Another reason why he stated the True Summer result he felt wasn't in harmony with him was because when he colors his hair pulls a lot of warmth. And in fact, in my color analysis textbook for True Summers and coloring hair, there's actually a warning sign going, be careful of coloring True Summer's hair because they pull a lot of warmth. And I personally know that from experience because I'm a True Summer, and I've also worked in the hair salon setting coloring hair, coloring True Summer's hair. And True Summers just pull a lot of warmth in my experience. Another reason he gave around not believing the True Summer result is because in looking at videos I have up showing other clients, he felt he didn't look like other True Summers out there and in my content. And I will say that in looking at my content, only pictures and information are posted of people who have given me permission. I've color analyzed thousands and thousands of people from around the globe, and This to me is very true summer-y. So just because my content doesn't show your particular coloring, I wouldn't rule out that particular palette. Another reason why he felt the true summer result was wrong was because there's some warm coloring in his eyes. And I will say that this to me, I wouldn't rule out summer at all. And over time in my experience, I've taken out a lot of looking at details in eyes because I've seen true summers that in essence have like autumn looking eyes. So I do take it in. When you zoom out on this eye, this picture is more helpful. It's a soft coloring. Can you see that it's very smoky? His eye, the look and feel to it. I also sent him this actual picture comparing summer versus autumn on him, and he could absolutely see this comparison. So with the autumn colors, his coloring goes quite jaundiced. There's shadowing, his skin goes unsmooth, heavy at the jawline. His face is visually wider on the autumn side, and on the summer side, there's lift and refinement to his face. His face is more bright, smooth, and even. If you're having trouble seeing this, cover his eyes, because sometimes we want to match things to our eye color, and that's really not color analysis. Color analysis is about matching things primarily to your skin and doing the checks of the skin, jawline, focus, and balance. And once everything's in harmony with your coloring, your eyes appear more powerful. On this side, I'm more inclined to focus on his eyes. Easy. He also said that in looking at his skin tone in comparison to other people, he felt his skin tone lean neutral, warm. And color analysis really isn't about looking at your surface coloring. Your surface coloring is the easy thing to see. It's really looking past that. And I know from myself, I have a yellow overtone to my coloring. I'm a true summer, and I'm seeing something similar in his coloring. Here's a look at true summer versus a muted summer, and many more colors were actually compared in his color analysis, and he received a report with that. But the true summer, he's more lifted, brighter, jawline's lifted, easy to focus on him. Here, where more autumn colors are introduced, he goes jaundiced again, and there's a lack of harmony, and his face is visually wider. He did agree that soft colors were better on him, and so that's why he was thinking the muted autumn, because he felt he was neutral warm. But this, in terms of color analysis checks, isn't better. And again, a muted autumn would have much deeper value here in the system that I use, and I'd be telling him to color his natural hair color, which would not be correct in the system I use, that is. He sent along this true summer picture, this taupe brown in the true summer palette, this look, and this look. While this color here may not be my favorite on him, it doesn't mean it doesn't pass color analysis checks. Here's a look at him in more of a warmer look, and I'm more inclined to focus on the outfit before him. Here's another look that he sent in that's not exactly in the true summer palette, although it is smoky. And here's a look at him in more of a true summer look. There's better harmony. He's decided to give true summer colors another try. And again, I'm not posting this to change anyone's mind. I'm literally just posting this to hopefully help you see why I sent out a true summer result. Yay!